Diane in Denmark here. Rah, rah, rah. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're fine well this morning. Dull and raining here in Denmark, but hey ho, we make our own sunshine, and I promised you some fun today. And first of all, I'm going to say to you, where in the world are you? Because I have a lot of new people commenting here, and it's really funny how, you know, here I am sitting here in Copenhagen, Denmark. I used to work in Luxembourg. I am from Edinburgh, Scotland, and quite often when I see you posting a comment either here or on Instagram, you're taking me with you perhaps on your iPad to do some cleaning, and I'm ending up in your kitchen in South Africa or over in Ohio. So anyway, so where in the world are you? And and just on that note, my friend Gillian, who I used to work with in Luxembourg, she was in touch with me the other day. She had been in Australia and had visited a friend of hers in Melbourne, and her friend in Melbourne watched my video. So there we go, it's a small world. So anyway, where in the world are you? And what is your cleaning language? I promised you we were going to have some fun with cleaning. And who thought we could have some fun with cleaning? Yes, we can. So I've got a little quiz for you, and I've also got a couple of questions for you. So anyway, let's dive in with the quiz. So what is your language? So let me just show you something. You may want to get a piece of paper and write down the answers, and then you can check them later. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to do that. You know, I've made up these little cheat sheets for Weekly Home Blessing Hour. And I've also made them up just for fun in some other languages, and we're going to see if you can guess what country, what language it is. So this is like the original one, and the order of the chores may be slightly different in what you see here, but the main thing is, let's see if you can guess. So number one, which cleaning language is this? Okay, I'll give you a close-up. Okay, recognize that? Okay, so that's number one. Number two, what could that be? It can look like gobbledygook. It depends on where you are in the world. You may say, oh, I know that language. Okay, so that's number two. And then, next one, let me get these in the right order, or else I'll get mixed up. Okay, here's one. Now, I know this is familiar to a lot of you because I have a lot of viewers who speak this language. Okay. And remember that this is all just the basic things of dust, vacuum. Okay, so that's number three. Here we are. So this is number four. What language do you think that is? And then the last one, you never know, I may add more to this. Okay, here's the last one. Okay, do you recognize that language? Okay, so you've got five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put the answers, I'll put them in a pinned comment, but don't look there first. I'll also put them on the blog, and you can find all these on my blog, and I'll put them on just for fun so you can see what it is. Right, I've lined them all up on the bed so you can get a last look. There we are. And I especially want to thank my friends Lena and Shiva and Rega and Vibeke for helping with these. If there are any typos, that is totally my mistake. So the other thing I was going to ask you is, do you have a favourite childhood memory of cleaning? Because I've told you, you know, when I'm doing my weekly home blessing hour, let me just get my little caddy, because my caddy is here. Here's my little cleaning caddy, and I have my little cheat sheet. And when I'm doing my weekly home blessing hour, and when I am dusting in the living room, I've said to you before, I don't use really any products. You know, I just use a little duster and dust things off. But the coffee table that we have, I always use a wee bit of pledge. And I pledge it, you know, where you don't even say in English, I'm polishing it, you say I'm pledging it. And that stems back from my childhood, that when I was helping my mum to do the cleaning, I would always get to do that job of clearing the table that we had. And the table that we had, it was a glass table that had, was it 4 legs, 4 wooden legs, and it had a glass top, and underneath were pictures of swans. Do you remember those kind of things from your childhood? So, and I don't know why, but that's just kind of always stuck with me. And like, oh, I was helping Mum, and then, you know, I would get the pledge and the duster, and it was always one of those yellow kind of flannel dusters. Do you remember those? And that's just something that stayed with me. And even now, like at the age of 52, and I've got my pledge, and that's it's the only area that I really use the pledge. So do you have some kind of childhood memory that makes you think, oh yeah, that's a part of your cleaning that you enjoy doing? The other thing is that I used to love doing was the carpet sweeper. Do you remember the old carpet sweepers? That was that was always fun, except with all the hairs that used to get caught up and the rollers. So anyway, if you've got a favourite childhood cleaning memory, I would love to hear what it is, because you know, we all love reading the comments, and if it gets us motivated and gets us to have a wee bit of fun with things. You'll have seen that I've been having fun on my blog. It's dianedenmark.com. I've been making up new printables for my home binder, you know, new cleaning schedule lists. And one of the things that often comes up in my videos is I'll say something that I'm doing, like I'm doing the hoovering. Now, Hoover is is the name of a brand, and it's because it was one of the first popular vacuum cleaners in the UK. So I don't generally say I'm vacuuming, I say I'm doing the hoovering. And when I was working as a mentor at Flylady Premium, I also discovered that in some parts of the States, they would say, instead of saying vacuum, they would say sweep. Now, sweep for me is using a brush. So I was just wondering, is there anything that I've said, like skirting boards? You know, the skirting boards, we call them skirting boards in the UK. And a lot of you call them baseboards. Now, personally, I think skirting boards is a kind of cute name, because it kind of, it's like a wee skirt around the edges of the room. Have you noticed that there's a word in your language that is just kind of fun or cute or very different than the words that we use? And was there another one here? No, but basically the skirting boards, that comes up a lot. And just while we're on the subject, because it is Flylady Zone 4 this week, where we're having a wee bit of fun with our cleaning, I've managed to get off a few more things crossed off my list. And I've also gone through my belts. Hold on, I've got the box here. Remember, I'm just been making it fun, and I've got my declutter list. So yesterday I took a wee look at my belts. These are belts that I don't wear on a day-to-day basis, not like the ones that you saw yesterday in my chest of drawers here. Or see, that's another thing. We call it a chest of drawers, and you probably call it a dresser. But these are ones that, you know, I wear occasionally, and I like to have a wee belt sometimes in my waist, or with a jacket or a blouse. And there are a couple of belts that I'm not using, and I think I'm going to put those aside for this week, and that'll probably another wee job for Anti-Procrastination Day. What I'm really missing from my wardrobe is a good navy belt, and I've done lots of leather painting before, so I think one of these is going to be done with some navy leather paint that I've got. So that's me got another couple of things ticked off. And just while we're on the subject of these fun lists, thanks for all your ideas about Zone 4, little things that we can do in the area, whether it is a gardening task or whether it is self-care. This is my self-care list for this week in the Flylady Zone 4. And I'll tell you how I get on with it next week. But just the very fact of having it written down, it gives me something to choose from, and it keeps it nice and fresh and light. And one of the things that I thought about this week was Flylady Zone 4. You know, we're in the bedroom. This is where I store my jewellery. I've got all my bracelets there, and you've seen my necklaces before. I think this week I'm going to be wearing sentimental jewellery, you know, things that are pieces that I've had for years, that you know, mean a lot to me. And I think the first thing I'm going to do, and you may have noticed I'm missing my watch at the moment. My watch needed a new battery. And of course, we're still kind of on lockdown here, but I found a shop that can change the battery, but as it's a special thing, I had to go away to the watchmaker's repair place, so I won't get it back until the end of the week. So I'm thinking of wearing, I've got my dad's old Timex watch, so I'm going to wear that. And the next few days you will probably see me wearing some kind of sentimental earrings, or maybe a ring from my granny. So just a wee list of ideas about that. You can go in there, I'm posting them all in the blog so you can see them there. And also, before I forget, today is Plan and Play Day in Flylady Land. I like to plan my menus. I will also put up the menu plan on the blog, that's a new thing there. And looking ahead to what's coming up. And when I say looking ahead, also for me it's looking forward to things. And I've just been in touch with my friend Catherine, you know, my friend Catherine, whose auntie, who is in New Zealand. Hello to Catherine's auntie. She watches these videos. I'm meeting up with Catherine next week because I haven't seen her obviously for weeks and weeks and weeks, but we are getting together. So that's something for me to look forward to. So look ahead in your calendar, see what's coming up. If you can't physically meet with a friend, we will be physically meeting, but obviously at a distance. Maybe you can meet up with them over Skype or Instagram, over YouTube, whatever it is. So anyway, I'm going to get on my merry way because I am heading off for my daily exercise, which today is a bike ride in the rain. Don't worry, I have my rain stuff on. A skinny dip in the sea, and that will be me. So anyway, I hope you had some fun with our little quiz. I'll put the answers down below, and let me know what your childhood memory is of cleaning, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, live long and prosper. May the Danish be with you, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, hola, auf Wiedersehen, and vi ses. Hej hej, hej då.